trying to fight the demons in off the targets out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way, find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way, find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a way, we could find a way, find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way, find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a way. We could find a way. Just take my hand. We'll leave this place behind. No second chance. I know there's more to find. 'Cause we could find a way. We could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a way, we could find a way, find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way, find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. We could find a way.
All for you. All for you. All for you. All for you. It's been a long time I've been waiting for you. I got my feelings up and it's just for you. I just need a little bit of time to breathe in and out. I just need a little bit of time to ease up my mind. All for you. Situation got me running like I'm losing my mind. All for you. I feel every little step I take, I'm crossing your line. All for step I take, I'm crossing your line. All for you. I'm all for you, all for you. Yeah, yeah. I'm all for you, all for you.
Indiana Tech's first broadcast of the year. My name is Jared. You may recognize me as a retired man. Obviously today we're playing some League of Legends. We have a completely deck team with maybe we're gonna get a chance to see kind of them in a new environment. We're gonna have a new team dynamic. Go ahead and just jump right into the team. Firstly, you guys know IT Bo, our old jungler. He is now going to be playing in the top lane. That they cannot hear me, Bo. Hear me? Okay. Anyways, Bo is going to be playing in the top lane this year. Last year he was kind of known for the jungle outplayer, always playing Lee Sin, getting these nasty kicks. Doing that. He plays a lot of champions that require a lot of mechanics to. Hello, Raven. Welcome to the stream. I love getting turned up. Do I need to talk louder, bub? I need to talk louder, apparently. All right. In the jungle, we have a new appearance of Kitirukin. I'm very sorry if I butchered that. I need him to get a easier to pronounce name, but Kitirukin. Oh. And there is the Indiana Tech team, Kitirukin. That's going to be our new jungle. He actually, I've gotten a chance to see kind of how he plays, and he plays a very aggressive jungle style. He likes to really put the pressure on the enemy jungler. And a lot of times, I mean, so far from what I've noticed, they break under that pressure. I've seen him literally make other junglers look like they want to quit because of how many resources he takes from those junglers. Replacing me is going to be Luca. Luca, from what I've noticed, he likes to play solo queue champions. Which, hey, all the power to him. I've seen him get super ahead on these solo queue champions like Fizz, Diana, Cassidon, just very not necessarily team-oriented picks, but he kind of adapts those champions to fit a team-oriented play style. So very exciting to see kind of what he picks there. He's kind of the player that's almost like a wild card. I don't really know who he's going to pick. I'm hoping, I won't spoil anything now, but I'm hoping he picks one of his signature picks tonight. We'll see about that, I guess. And then you know him, Bandit Boy. Previous top laner is now going to be moving to the AD carry role. Bandit Boy was kind of known for having a lot of clutch moments whenever we really needed a clutch moment to happen. So excited to see how he fits into this AD carry role. He's still kind of learning new champions, but from what I've seen so far, I am very excited to see what he's able to do on the team this year. I like this new announcer. Thank you, Lava Bear. Appreciate that. And then the only person who hasn't changed the role and also is new, Ping. Oh man, I could talk for days about Ping's playstyle. He really likes to play an enchanter role. He likes to really support the AD carry with shielding, damage, all that kind of stuff. So, oh, we're already in the draft. Wow. Okay. Oh. Okay. So looks like we have a couple bans here. Looks like Indiana Tech opted for a Silas, Thresh, and Karma ban. Are we sure the team names are right there? Because those are all champs that we play. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's swapped. Okay, so we're actually on the red team, the team that says Ohio Wesleyan. We banned Misfortune, Zed, and Malphite. From what I'm seeing, it looks like their mid laner is a Zed player, so that explains the Zed ban. Misfortune, I'm not seeing too many games on Misfortune here, but probably just a good team fighting champion, which was why that was banned. And then I'm seeing a Malphite ban. Again, team fight oriented, good for team fighting, so that's probably why that was banned. Looks like Ohio Wesleyan opted for a Kindred first pick. Interesting first pick. Kindred is quite resource dependent, so she's going to require a lot of support from other laners. Jared the GOAT, thank you, bro, but please spell my name right. It says it right there. Come on now. Anyways, Kiana. This has been Kitarukin's signature pick lately. Every time he picks this Kiana, I just see him absolutely dominating the jungle. So excited to see him here. And then this is Bandit Boy's, I believe, his favorite ADC. Not sure if it's favorite or what it is, but he's been really liking the Varus. You can kind of play Varus a couple different ways. So curious to see how he's going to build him today. Enemy team is picking Hui and Ornn. Ornn's going to be a good pick to kind of support the Kindred pick, but Hui is an interesting pick. We'll see how that kind of meshes. And there's those Jax. That is his favorite champion right there, the Jax. That's honestly, from what I know, that's a good matchup for him. So I guess we'll see how that ends up going for Bo. Bo likes to play an aggressive play style. Whenever I see him playing, he wants to fight. He does not want to just farm minions. He wants to fight. And so we're probably going to be seeing a lot of fighting in that top lane today, if the Ornn lets him. Okay, so Indiana Tech went ahead and banned the Ashe. That's looking like that Ohio Wesleyan does have a couple of games of Ashe played. Ashe's main threat is her ultimate, which she can send a cross-map, basically stun arrow that can also it can turn fights at times. So that's probably why Indiana Tech went ahead and banned that. Ohio Wesleyan banned the Nami. Like I said, Ping loves his enchanters, so makes sense why they're banning the Nami. I wouldn't be surprised if their next ban was Lulu or Yumi. Oh, and a Fizz ban. That's another one of Luca's picks that Luca really likes playing. Like I said, those solo queue picks. We'll see what he decides to go with here. I don't think he's going to do the signature pick this game just because of how the team comp is looking right now. So we'll see here what the next pick is. Looks like Indiana Tech also banned the Ahri. Makes sense. Ahri's a great team play. And that's going to be Ping's Rel. If you were here last year, you know that he was known for his rel plays. Those 5-man Rs really setting up the team to get to really have a successful team fight. So a lot of crowd control on this rel pick. I'm excited to see. Hopefully we get a really good ping outplay today. That's what I really look for. Enemy team, Ohio Wesleyan, is going to be picking Tristana and Syndra. This is very interesting. So it looks like we're looking at Hui or Syndra support here, which is just going to be essentially a mage in a support role, which I feel like Indiana Tech is completely fine, especially because Hui and Syndra are immobile. They're going to really have to worry about this Jax, this Kiana, and this Rella getting on top of them. So, and Indiana Tech is going to pick Aurora. I have not seen Luca on this Aurora pick yet, so this will be very interesting to see how this goes. I'm wondering if this is like a Syndra counter pick or what his reasoning was for the Aurora pick. But overall, Indiana Tech's team is a very coordinated team. Ohio Wesleyan team has a lot of that poke and a lot of that burst damage with the Tristana, Syndra, Hui. And also they have that Kindred to maybe even counter the rel engage a little bit. Kindred ult essentially makes the team invulnerable to damage, to dying, essentially, for a period of time. So while that ult is up, no one dies while they're in that zone. Raid Boss the GOAT. Noxy, thank you. Welcome to the stream, my man. If you don't know Noxy, he was our old ADC player. Very good, very mechanical. Good to see you here, Noxy. All right, I believe that is draft concluded. Indiana Tech is going to go ahead and head into the game. There's going to be about a 3-minute delay, so we're going to have to wait to watch the game until they're all in game. There's the team again. We got Bo, Kitarukin, Luca, Bandit Boy, and Ping. So I think that's all I got right now. We'll see you guys in the game in about 3 minutes.
Maybe I'm indecisive, maybe it's all too late. Maybe I'm just done fighting, maybe, maybe I'm indecisive, maybe it's all too late. Maybe I'm just done fighting, it's all too late. It's all too late, all too late. It's all too late. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm falling down. Maybe it's me in my head and I can't get out. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. See you again.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the stream. We are in game. Immediately looks like Indiana Tech went for an invade and got the support summoners and them to half HP. That's going to be a huge advantage in the bot lane. Going to give Indiana Tech a lot of opportunity to potentially gank that, or if Ping and Bandit Boy are able to get them low again, they will be able to just flash right on that way and potentially get that first blood already. It does look like Ping did use his flash to also get the way sums, but that's worth it, honestly, any day of the week to get the immobile mage sums over the engaged support sum. So already Indiana Tech off to a strong start, strong and aggressive. That's how they like to play. It does look like Kitarukin on the Kiana is just going to go ahead and start at his own camps. Let's see if he decides to move into the Kindred's jungle, and it does look like he is making his way over there already. Bo and the Ornn are making trades on each other. It does look like there is a invasion in the jungle right now, and Kitarukin is harassing this Kindred. Looks like it's going to be a smite war maybe for this Grom. And Kitarukin is getting the Kindred very low. Someone's going to have to flash here. It does look like the Kindred was able to get the Gromp with the smite. And Kitarukin does get the first blood on the Kiana, and it does look like he was able to get a little bit of assistance with Luca on Aurora. Alright, so a lot just happened there. What just happened essentially was Kiana invaded the Kindred, and it does look like Kiana was actually the one successful in getting that smite off. Then both traded flashes, but ultimately Kitarukin was on top, and now he's going to go ahead and continue clearing on his top side. This is what I was talking about this player, though. He's an aggressive player. He wants to get in that other jungler's space and make them feel that pressure, and this is just the perfect instance of doing so. Looks like Bo is going to make some trades with Ornn. Ornn's going to be very hard to kill, but ultimately if Bo can get him low, easy all-in from Jax can make that happen. But for now, they're just going to be trading blows. Not a lot's going to happen in the bot lane right now unless Ping decides to make a potential Hex Tech flash play. Here we go. And that's going to be the stun, and Varus falling up. The Ignite is on them. No sums on this way, so that's going to be a kill over to the Bandit Boy. We do see Kindred coming by, but that's not going to matter because Ping and Bandit Boy were already able to get away. Excellent start for Indiana Tech. Oh, but it also looks like Kindred has no flash. Kindred is in a horrible position because we see the Kitarukin able to get that kill. Wow. Okay, so a lot is already happening. Indiana Tech recognizes this way does not have sums. This Kindred does not have a flash. They're going to take advantage of any mispositions that they see. And in this case, Rel was able to get the stun on the way, and Varus was able to follow up. And then immediately after, Kindred is in a horrible position, so that way they can take advantage of that too. Very good place from Indiana Tech here, and you can see on the minimap there, Kiana is in the enemy jungle once again. I swear, this guy is consistently just in the enemy jungle. Looks like it's going to be a gank on mid. Not too much going to happen there. Cinder's able to just kind of walk off. Does look like Bo is able to get this Ornn low on mana. Probably nothing going to happen here, but we do see Kiana walking up. Probably just getting that skull crab, but something to keep in mind here. Not seeing too much more on the map right now other than, again, I'm going to be saying this a lot. Kitarukin is in their jungle again, taking the camps. It does look like that Kindred's also trying to do the same thing, but we have the better team to respond to this. Kindred is in a lot of trouble now because Luca was able to make a roam. It does look like it's going to result in a kill over to Luca. Oh, and a shield barely saves the Kindred. This is going to be a little bit of trouble for Luca as he has the Tristana bomb on, and the Tristana jumps twice. Luca had to flash, but oh man. Looks like Syndra was also flashing for the kill too, but now we see two members of Ohio and Wesleyan low. That's going to be a kill over to Bandit Boy. And now, oh no, Bo! Run, Bo! Okay, and Bo's able to get out. We're good. Okay, so much just happened there. This Indiana Tech team likes to fight. We saw several summoners used to get a couple of kills. That's going to be, looks like Luca's flash, Bandit Boy's flash, Tristana's flash, Syndra's flash. All the flashes are pretty much down. We are seeing Hui's flashes back up. Oh, IT Bo went ahead and TP'd, and for some reason, Ornn decided to dash into IT Bo. Is this gonna be a solo kill onto IT Bo? Ornn flashes out of the way before IT Bo can get the ult off. No Ornn flash, but that is gonna be a big advantage to IT Bo. Meanwhile, all that top action, Indiana Tech went ahead and took the dragon. Wow, okay. So, it looks like pretty much at this point, we're just going to be waiting on flashes to come up to maybe make any more plays. We'll see kind of what happens here. It does look like Kindred might be looking at a gank, but Kiana's there to counter gank, and they immediately recognize that this Kindred is now in a lot of trouble. Looks like that they were just kind of looking to ward off the gank and back up, though. We do see that the mark, Kindred mark, is on the Raptors of Kidarukin, so that is likely why they backed off. They saw no need to fight when they can just contest that. It does look like Kidarukin's gonna invade the Kindred here. He's pinging to go in. He is level 6 already, while that Kindred is only level 4. There's nothing that Kindred can do about that. Luca's also gonna go ahead and, oh my gosh, that Syndra's just gone. Okay. Essentially what just happened there was, oh, and IT Bo is fighting the Ornn. Can he win this? One more auto attack. He's gonna go ahead and go for the minions. Okay, every time I try to analyze a play, something else is happening on the other side of the map. This is so hard. Okay, so ultimately what happened was Kidarukin decided to invade the Kindred, and Luca was able to back up the Kindred before the Syndra could back up the Kindred, so both of them ended up dying, truthfully, just because the Kindred is so behind on levels. Level 4 Kindred versus a level 7 Kiana. That's unbelievable at this point. You can see the difference in CS numbers. Over a 41 CS lead. This early on in the game is insane. Absolutely insane. It does look like Ping is going to get a Hex Tech flash here. Going in, engaging on the Hui. That Hui is just melted. Oh my goodness. And Tristana is also low. Not really enough damage to take care of her all the way, but oh, almost enough damage. If Vanderboy can get a good Varus Q here, it can look to snipe. Does look Luca's high. This Kindred is miserable, by the way. Yep. Oh, and no, Kindred did get the red buff after all, but they need to watch out because now not only is Kidarukin invading, but also IT Ping and Luca are invading this poor Kindred too. They are not letting this player play, which is exactly what they need to do because Kindred is very resource dependent. She requires to, she really wants to get these marks. She wants to farm, but right now she can't do any of that. She is 0-328 farm. Despair. 4-0 Kiana. Currently taking void grubs, it seems. Otherwise, yeah, you're right now. You're just witnessing this new Indiana Tech team. They play aggressive. They do not hold back. They do not care. It does look like Kindred was in the top lane. Ornn is just losing an immense amount of farm right there. I don't know where the heck he went, but he's missing a cannon wave and a half, it looks like, just about. So Ornn's gonna get quite a bit far behind just from that. Not like he already is anyway, but across the board, Indiana Tech is up on the farm numbers as well. As you can see, about a 19 CS difference. Oh, and it looks like Ping is going in. That's gonna be a cleanse. And that's going to be a kill on the Tristana over to Bandit Boy. Luca is down here as well to take care of that Hui. That's going to be a stun from Ping and a double kill for Bandit Boy. Props to Ping for setting up that double kill and Bandit Boy for executing on it. Good job, guys. And Luca, great roam. Really helped secure those kills. Luca's going to immediately back and TP back to mid lane. It does look like Bo, again, just brawling with this Ornn. It's going to be hard to kill him, but hey, he's keeping them CS numbers low for the Ornn. Ornn is using one of his only dashes to go into IT Bo. Bo is just going to immediately take advantage of this and easily get an easy solo kill. I don't know what that guy was thinking, but the instant that Bo sees that dash used, he takes advantage of that and goes in for the kill. Props to Bo for that one. We do see a lot of people in the bot lane. Oh my lord! What happened to that guy's HP bar? Even with the Kindred ult, it's not even gonna matter. Kidarukin's gonna once again kill the Kindred. This poor guy, I feel bad for him. Looks like we got... Oh, Dragon is actually spawning in just now, so... okay, I mean, I don't even... I couldn't even recognize what was going on. Kidarukin just one-shot the way, so... I don't even have a chance at this point to recognize what's going on, I feel like. It does look like Kidarukin is once again gonna make the enemy's jungle his home, take as much as he can. Bo is coming back with a Trinity Force. That's gonna be a little bit of a power spike for the Jax. Jax players love their Trinity Forces, as they should. We're gonna see Varus have the Blade of the Ruined King, massively ahead of the Tristana, who just has one of those slingshots. Very, very bad item. And Kidarukin has 1.5 items that go. Oh, I'm just yapping, and here I am missing a solo kill onto Ornn once again. Bo taking the solo kill. Like I said, that Triforce power spike is huge for him. This game is getting out of hand way too quickly. Over a 9k gold differential already. 12 minutes into the game. At this rate, Indiana Tech's gonna make this a pretty swift victory. But we'll see. You never know what can happen in League. It does look like Kindred is looking for anything, any resources she can take. But Kidarukin is just taking those away from her. She's gonna probably dash over this wall. Oh, misses the dash, it looks like. She does notice that Kiana is taking her jungle even more. And Kidarukin has Bo to back him up here too. No way a 0-4 Kindred and 0-2 Ornn are ever going to be a 2-0 Jax and 6-0 Kiana. We do see the bot lane is about to take the turret. They are moving in. Ping is going to stun them, but not going to go in as he sees that it is currently a 3v2 in the bot lane. Kindred is down there, although I would honestly argue that they could have beat that probably. We do see a little bit of fighting happening in the top lane. We see Varus completely with his ult. Oops, doesn't matter because here is Kidarukin and a huge Rel R to secure both those kills. And for 3 kills, that's going to make IT Bandit Boy godlike and Kidarukin legendary. Insane plays, boys. Good job.
Turret plating will
Bo at this point is just looking to keep farming, bully this Ornn. This Ornn can never walk up on Bo, ever, or he will die. So currently he's just going to look to farm as much as he can, maybe look for that tier 2 tower. Looks like Bandit Boy and Ping are almost on that, almost have taken that tier 2 tower already. We're now looking like at 12k gold lead this early on into the game. Listen, IT, you need to chill out. These guys. Oh, and it looks like we're gonna have a gank on the top lane, but the Kindred is level 6. Splashes in for the kill on Bo. Oh, and Bo gets hit. Looks like the Ornn was able to predict. Or Bo is gonna fight this, but he's gonna lose. Unfortunately, the Ornn was able to predict Bo's flash. Unfortunate. But that's going to be a shutdown, unfortunately, under the Ornn, not the Kindred. The Kindred with 36 farm at this point down 100 CS. 100 CS and 8 kills, I should say. That just goes to show what Kidarukin does to the enemy's jungle. Just takes all their resources. Looks like the Kindred was able to get the Wolves, though, so that's something. An assist on Jax and Wolves. Hey, maybe they'll make a comeback. We'll see. It looks like Kidarukin's gonna head over the wall into the river, back into Kindred's jungle. Oh, it looks like Kindred have an early smite, so Kidarukin's gonna go ahead and take that for himself. It looks like the Kindred was able to get an R off before Kidarukin's R, but it's not gonna matter. He is just so strong and far ahead at this point. Ping gonna go ahead and secure the kill onto Kindred while Kidarukin finishes up the Ornn. Syndra is here. Does get Kidarukin quite well, but he does live with 1 HP. Varus is gonna go ahead and ult the Syndra and one-shot her, making IT Bandit Boy legendary. What a great debut for Bandit Boy. Legendary on the Varus. Insane. And we do see Ping with a whopping 16 KP. That is insane. Even with kills happening on the other side of the map, Ping is still maintaining this kill participation. Bo is just face taking this Tristana with his counter strike. Nothing that Tristana can do about that. We see Luca on the other side of the map taking tier 2 tower, hitting that inhibitor tower a little bit, and Ornn is going to go ahead and looks like he's going to take care of Luca instead. Not sure why they would match an Ornn into a Aurora, but looks like that's what they're opting to do. Meanwhile, Jax is up here just farming. It does look like there are 4 of Ohio Wesleyan on the top side, but it does look like 2 of them are going to go to mid, 2 of them are going to go to top. Let's see what they decide to do here. It does look like Indiana Tech is TPing in the mid lane. Oh my lord, Kidarukin almost one-shots the Tristana, but not able to quite find the damage to do so. IT Bo is going to look to get this tier 2 tower. He is hitting it. 1, 2, 3. Gets the stun on the Syndra. Doesn't even care about this tower. He knows his minions are going to finish it off. He is looking for the Syndra kill, and he's going to go ahead and finish her off. Meanwhile, Indiana Tech is currently using Rift Herald to get inside of Ohio Wesleyan's base. Looks like Kidarukin's going to go ahead and take this over to the bot tower, but Hui is going to kill it before he impacts with the tower. Doesn't even matter. Kidarukin's going to go ahead and get a huge ult onto basically their whole team. Ornn whiffs his ults. Ornn's going to go ahead and go down. Indiana Tech is looking to potentially finish up real quickly at 17 minutes. Already almost taking all inhibitors. Luca almost dead, but able to live with 1 HP. Varus going for a Q here, not able to finish it off. Ping! With a huge R to finish off 2 of Ohio Wesleyans. Incredible double kill from Ping. It looks like Indiana Tech's going to hit these Nexus towers a little bit as much as they can, but they are a little bit low, and they do not want to give this shutdown gold over to Ohio Wesleyan, so they're going to go ahead and back up. Oh, but here we have Bo TPing into the bot. Right when the entire team is backing up, he's like, I don't care if my team's not here. I will 1v5 you guys as he's walking away. Come on, Bo, fight that. I believe in you. All right, so that's a little bit of a reset for Indiana Tech. Bo's going to create a little bit of pressure in the bot lane while the rest of everyone else is going to reset, spend a little bit of that gold that they got. Let's take a look at some items here. We have Bo finishing 2 items, Kidarukin finishing about 2.5 items. We're going to have Luca at about 1.5 items, almost finishing that second item, and Bandit Boy about 2.5 items. We are very much ahead because most of Ohio Wesleyan's team only has 1 item. So using that, what are we at? 20k gold. 20k gold lead, by the way. Holy cow, I don't know if I've ever seen a 20k gold lead this early on in the game. This is an absolutely dominating performance by Indiana Tech. IT Bo is going to fight with Ornn a little bit. Ornn is getting a little cocky, stepping that far up. That's going to cost him. IT Bo with a kill. He's going to keep going. Holy cow, 1 auto attack from Jax. Nearly chunks Syndra. And that is going to be Bandit Boy finishing her off. Third inhibitor goes down. Indiana Tech is going to look to close out here. IT Ping looking for an engage, but Kidarukin beats him to it with a crazy ult. And that's going to go ahead and finish off game 1. Indiana Tech 2-31 over a 20k gold lead. Wow. And that just goes to show the power of Indiana Tech this year. These recruits are crazy. Luca and Kidarukin. We have Bandit Boy adapting perfectly to his ADC role. We have Bo putting up a dominating performance. Like I said, he likes to fight, and he just keeps on fighting until he wins. He does not care. And we have Ping. He's just displaying classic Ping here. So, love to see these guys play. It's just so much fun. I think that's all I really got for game 1. So, we're going to go ahead and do a commercial break, or whatever you want to call that, until draft for game 2. So don't go grab some popcorn, but don't go away because we will be back soon.
the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Due to some miscommunications, draft has already happened, so we'll go ahead and just go over both the teams. Looks like Ohio Wesleyan's mid laner was able to get their Zed this game, so we'll see kind of how that guy performs. Last game we went ahead and banned it because it was one of the mid laner's mains, so we'll see how that goes. Indiana Tech just has a wild team. I don't even know what to make of it right now. I was told before broadcasting that they might be role swapping, so look, I don't know what their team is. We're just gonna have to figure that one out, but I'll just kind of dive into what some of these champions do. Rengar and Neferi are both basically assassins. They jump on someone and one-shot them. Lee Sin, you guys know what Lee Sin does. That might be Bo on Lee Sin top. Not quite sure. Okay, wait. So is it Rengar, Ivern, bot? It might be Ivern, Rengar, bot. So essentially, Rengar is a champion that can jump out of bushes, and Ivern is someone that can actually plant bushes on the ground. So they're kind of a unique duo. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that that is the Ivern, Rengar bot lane. I don't know who's playing them. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that Bo is jungling this game on Lee Sin. Mel's probably mid lane, don't know who's playing her, and then maybe a Neferi top. These are my predictions. We might see something completely different when we get in game, but I'm just gonna give you guys my opinion. We'll talk about the other team's draft, which is much more standard. Looks like they have an Xerath mid lane who is known for just kind of long range mage. He's not gonna have a good time. Rengar and Neferi are both just gonna jump on him, and he's gonna have the worst time of his life. Lucian and Morgana probably feel the same way. Zed could be an interesting pick into this comp. He's also an assassin, so it just comes down to who the better assassin is. And then we have Ornn again. That's just gonna be boring. Ornn is just big tank, me use ulti and hit the other team. That's really all Ornn is. As you could see last game, Bo just kind of had his way with him. Tank versus Jax, who's a duelist. No Jax this game. Not sure who's top lane, so we'll see kind of what that matchup's going to look like for Ornn. Again, sorry we weren't able to do draft live, but this is kind of my analysis this time around. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into a quick intermission before game 2. So, yeah, we'll see you guys soon. To the stars, yeah. Alrighty, everyone, welcome to game 2. We finally get to see what exactly is going on with this Indiana Tech team. But first, it looks like we're invading once again. It does look like Ohio Wesleyan was able to plant a ward in the tri-bush, so Indiana Tech is spotted. Oh my good lord, what is our team? Okay, let's go ahead. It looks like we're still invading, so I'll jump into that later again. Currently, we are going towards red buff. It does look like Lucian and Xerath are in a safe space, so that they aren't going to be getting caught out. But this might be Indiana Tech securing the red buff. All right, so it looks like we do have Kidarukin still playing jungle as Rengar. We have IT Ping as an Ivern support. IT Bandit Boy. It says top, but I'm not sure if that's actually the case. I just need to see where people are going because I just still don't understand. Oh, it looks like Bo is going to be playing Lee Sin top, so we get to see his signature jungle pick in the top lane. It looks like Luca is going to be playing Nefiri mid. Very, very cool pick by him. Like I said, he loves those solo queue picks. It's going to be Mel Ivern bot. Now, Indiana Tech, I've never seen a pick like that in my life. What are we doing? What are we doing? I think I covered everyone, and then we have Kidarukin on the Rengar jungle. He went ahead and just took the... Oh, it's a Morgana jungle too. Oh, interesting. But Kidarukin went ahead and just took all of Morgana's bot jungle, and he's going to go ahead and head up to his jungle and take his camps. Looks like Bo is doing a large amount of damage over to the Ornn. This is a good matchup for Bo again. Lee Sin's kind of like that duelist. Oh, it does look like Bo is getting ganked. He's going to go ahead and flash the Morgana Q and able to escape death from that gank. So props over to him. He's missing flash, but at least he escapes with his life. And here we have an interesting matchup. Nefiri versus Zed. Nefiri has an interesting ability where essentially just makes her invulnerable to all damage for portion of time, and Zed is kind of known for being that assassin that just does a ton of damage. They're both going to do a lot of damage to each other. Ornn going to go ahead and E into Bo here. He's going to go for a solo kill, and Ornn flashes away. Oh man, he was very close to dying there. Unfortunately, Bo was not able to finish him off, but he got them quite low and got away that flash. So now neither top laner has a flash. This bot lane is going to be sleeper again. I don't know what the heck they are thinking with these picks. Only reason why I see this Ivern pick is to supply Rengar with bushes, but Rengar's not even in your lane, so we'll just have to see how that goes later on. It does look like Ornn used teleport to get back to lane quickly, but Bo's just going to trade with him and be relentless. Lee Sin has an ability where he can kind of heal a lot. So we'll see if Bo opts to stay in top lane for a while. Oh, Ornn is actually going into this Bo. Oh, and Bo almost actually able to finish him off again. Bo hasn't even gotten a reset off, and Ornn is down to TP and a reset. The same HP as Bo. This is a very bad situation for Ornn. We did see before the camera switched, Bo landed that first Q. Didn't look like it amounted to anything. Oh, Kidarukin has found the Morgana in the jungle. Let's see what's gonna happen with this Kidarukin with the empowered ability from Rengar. He waits till the black shield goes off and is able to get the snare. We do see Bo, and the Kidarukin flashes in the bush to jump onto the Morgana and secure the kill, and also going to secure the Ornn kill with the empowered E to stun him to the ground and let Lee Sin finish him off. Props to Bo and Kidarukin for good synergies there. That's going to be 2 kills over to the... Oh, man, and if you really look at this here in the top lane, Ornn's 6 CS to Bo's 31, 32, yada, yada, yada. Oh, and Zed goes down to Luca's Ignite. Holy cow, that was very well played by Luca. He procced the electrocute and was able to get the Ignite off to finish him off. Very well played from Luca there. And that's going to be Zed using a lot of minions as well. So that's going to put Zed very far behind and put Luca in a very comfortable position in the mid lane. Overall, everywhere is looking good right now. Top, jungle, and mid all dominating. And currently bot lane going even. Even a little bit of a CS gap right now on Bandit Boy. I've never seen him play Mel before, but he seems to be doing okay so far. So we'll take it where we can get. Lee Sin getting that Ornn low once more. This Ornn is just not having a fun time playing against the most aggressive top lane I've ever seen. Bo lands that Q. Oh, and almost finishes off the Ornn. Here, this is a very bad situation for Ornn. Bo's just gonna kick him and Q him. Call it good. And here we have Morgana looking for a gank. Does land the snare onto Bo. Bo is gonna get quite low here. He does not care though. He's just gonna go ahead and walk right into the wave. Does dodge the second Q and does dodge the pool. Does put, looks like Morgana put a ward down. And Zed's gonna go ahead and finish him off. But he was able to waste a lot of time. And as you can see, they are currently losing a lot of resources under that first tower of top lane. They're losing about, look like 2.5 waves. Looks like Luca's gonna go ahead and gank here. Xerath's gonna get quite low. Luca gonna go ahead and finish him off with that second Q. Lucian goes ahead and dashes in. Luca gonna ult in and immediately flash out. Zed and Morgana are both in the bot side jungle. It does look like right now Kidarukin is finishing off Dragon. We do see Zed over by the Dragon area. And looks like nothing's gonna come of it unless Zed is continuing to go. He's gonna go ahead and ult Luca. Luca is quite low, gonna go ahead and get finished off by the Zed ult and the ignite. Ivern was almost able to protect him with the shields. Doesn't look like Zed's also gonna go down to Kidarukin, and Morgana's gonna fall as well. This Rengar, I can see now this Rengar Ivern combo. As you can see, unlimited dashes for that Rengar to kind of get where he pleases. Rengar's main weakness is not having those bushes when he needs them to jump on enemies. But with Ivern, that weakness is completely gone, making it easy for Kidarukin to get on top of his opponents and finish them off, as we just saw right there. Very well played from Indiana Tech. Good synergy all around. Looks like Ornn is going to go on to Bo here. Bo's going to do the same thing he's always done. Just chunk him. Oh, and that's an interesting counter. Bo kicks the Ornn as Ornn is ulting, so that way he can't use the second proc. Wow, Luca is... Wow! Zed is just immediately deleted by Luca. Instantaneously, like, I don't even know why Zed was taking that fight, not gonna lie. Looks like Bandit Boy's gonna get the Xerath low here and just executes him with the Mel. Oh, well played by Bandit Boy. He doesn't even have Ivern in the lane with him, because Ivern is currently in Morgana's jungle with the Rengar. It does look like right now Morgana is heading towards the bot lane, but Bandit Boy immediately sees that and backs off, so that's just Morgana's time wasted. Oh, wow. Going from downtown to finish off that Ornn. Well played. Zed is going in on Luca. Luca is low, but like I said, these champions he play, they kind of thrive in that scenario where they see someone at full HP and they completely one-shot them. We're seeing a similar instance to game 1 where currently Kidarukin is sitting at almost a 40 CS gap over this Morgana. 3 kills over her. And this is just how he plays it. And junglers are going to have to get used to it if they want to ever win over this Indiana Tech team. We do see Kidarukin ulting in on the Zed. Those bushes are going to make it impossible for the Zed to get away. It does look like IT Bandit Boy is getting a little bit of pressure here, but not enough damage. He's able to reflect that with the Mel ability. I don't know if that's her W or whatnot, but not really much able to come of ganking this Mel. Bo able to land the Q, not going to take it. He is going to take it. Nothing much coming up of that, though. Just need to whittle away this Ornn before you really do anything. Being able to land this huge stun on the Xerath. Unfortunately, nothing able to come of it. Bandit Boy has quite an XP lead over Lucian. It looks like they both kind of have an XP lead over them. I guess you can negate the damage, it just doesn't reflect the Q from Mel. You see Bo going in on the Ornn. Morgana is close behind. Bo's able to kick the Ornn so he doesn't get his ult off again, and he's gonna opt for the 1v2. If I've heard this guy say he's gonna 1v2 more than 3 times already, and it has never happened yet. Bo, so close to 1v2 in that. was able to get that horn kill, I would say he would have had it. It doesn't look like Romanian Goat is going in. Oh my gosh, a very clean dive. He does not even die. Even if he did die, that's a very good dive from Indiana Tech. But no casualties from Indiana Tech. It looks like the Lucian is pinging all 4 members of Indiana Tech that are in the bot lane. Usually that's a sign that Lucian is not very happy about the situation he currently is in. Bo's gonna go ahead and TP forward, get right back in the lane, maybe go for another 1v2, and maybe this time he'll succeed. He does have that Ravenous Hydra, which gives Bo a lot of healing. We do see Morgana potentially looking for a mid gank. No one to back him up right now, but those Nefiri dogs make it very difficult for Morgana to land any spells on the Nefiri. So unlikely able to kill the Nefiri with a gank. Honestly, a very good pick in the Morgana jungle and the Zed mid. And it looks to me like King as Ivern is pretty much just sticking straight to Kirukin's Rengar, which makes sense. The two of those champions synergize very well. Bo just keeps on diving this Ornn top lane, and it just doesn't matter because Bo's just going to heal all damage he takes back. It does look like Indiana Tech is invading the jungle currently. However, they are in a little bit of a bad situation because it's a 2v4. Ping is going to get quite low and going to go ahead and fall to the Azera's ult. It does look like Luca was caught by the Morgana Q, but it doesn't even matter because Rengar is just absolutely one-shotting everyone along with the Nefiri. And Rengar doesn't even die. Oh, and Luca just barely misses the last Q needed to execute that Zed as well. Even though it was looking grim at first, it doesn't even matter when a Rengar just comes running up to you and one-shots you. Zed and Luca are both playing with fire here, and it does look like Luca's able to dodge. Oh, and Luca gets the kill on the Zed. Wow, that was a very intense moment right there, ladies and gentlemen. That really could have gone either way, but ultimately Luca comes on top. And that's also going to be an Indiana Tech drag secure. Let's go ahead and take a look at this gold lead right now. Not as prominent as the first game, but could go that way. We're looking at about 10k gold lead currently. And again, Bo's just going to take any Q that he lands because he's an absolute madman. Take that Q, Bo. He's going to go ahead and kick this orb, but Morgana puts the spell shield on him, so he's not able to make anything happen out of it. Once again, Bo failing the 2v1. Bo, I am rooting for you to one day get the 2v1 and win it. At least you have an 80 CS gap over your opponent. That's something to look forward to, Bo. Good try. Alright, it does look like Kirukin is looking bot lane. He is ulting immediately. Let's see how quickly these guys get deleted. I am eager to see this. Nowhere for them to go. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have time to react. Goodbye to Ohio Wesleyan's bot lane immediately. No chance to even counterplay that, honestly. Alright, we do see Zed and Morgana in the mid lane, maybe looking to get a gank onto Luca. We do see Morgana. What is she going to do exactly, though? There are minions blocking her. It looks like Luca's just going to opt in for the 1v2. We do see Luca completely destroy Morgana, but he's getting quite low. He's going to go ahead and run away. Oh, but he's going back in, and he's going to go ahead and finish off the Zed for the double kill. That's what a 2v1 looks like, Bo. Wow, Luca, that was incredible. Very well played. And Bo's going to go ahead and get the kill on the Ornn as well, making it look easy. That's what happens when Morgana's not up there. He just goes ahead and whittles down the Ornn until he can get him killed. And Ping and Rengar deep inside Ohio Wesleyan's jungle, maybe looking to potentially assassinate the Azera, but nothing able to come of that, so they're both going to get back. Indiana Tech essentially taking a reset here, except for Bo. We see him on the tier 2 tower. Let's see, it looks like Zed's up there with him. 3-level lead for Bo, though. He's going to take absolute madman. He's going to take that Q and lose half of HP, but he gained aura from that, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Vanderboy going to reflect the damage that could have been onto him from Lucian. Oh, is this Bo's 1v2 moment? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Bo is going for the Zed kill, and that's going to be a kill. Wow. And there's also a fight happening in mid, but I don't even care about that. Bo is 1v2ing. Ladies and gentlemen, can he make this happen? Oh my gosh, they're diving in between towers for kills. This is crazy. Okay, so Bo does get the 1v2 off, not able to get both kills, but he is at least able to execute that Zed quite handedly. Just not able to quite get the Ornn kill. That Ornn's tanky, so understandably so. Meanwhile, all that was happening. Apparently, Indiana Tech just decided to kill both of Ohio Wesleyan's bot lane. Ornn is going into essentially a death trap. There are 3 of Indiana Tech. One of them's legendary, so good luck to him. And Luca is going in. He is godlike. He is stuck underneath inhibitor tower though. And Zed, a huge shield from Luca. Double kill from Luca. Unfortunately, he does go down. That shield was insane. A 1v2 from Luca. Very well played. Bandit Boy, I mean, he's playing the most boring champ of the game. He hasn't done anything this game. Let's see if maybe he can do a 1v2. Oh, he's getting ulted by the Zera. Snipe. Dodge, Bandit Boy! Maybe he can get the kill onto Lucian. Oh my gosh, he almost executes it, but Zera's able to get the stun off. Maybe a potential outplay here from Bandit Boy. He is in a lot of trouble. There's 3 of them. There's the reflection, but he unfortunately does go down, giving a shutdown over to Lucian. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Bo is gonna try this 1v2 again. Last time he was able to successfully kill the Zed, and he is going for the Zed kill again. Zed does flash out of the way. He's gonna get an immense amount of healing from this Ravenous Hydra and his W proc. He gets the Q on to Zed. Or knock him up. Oh my gosh. He gets the 4 off. He kills Zed. He's going for the Ornn kill now. Come on, Bo. Go in, Bo. Oh my gosh, there's 2 more members, and he does get stunned to the ground and ultimately executed by the Ohio Wesleyan team. Good 1v2, but it turned quickly into a 1v4 and a death for Bo. Luca is gonna go ahead and go in on this Lucian. I mean, what did I say in Champs League? This is just kind of how it goes. Double kill for Luca. Let's see if he's maybe gonna go for more for the Ornn as well. He is taking tower aggro, and it does look like Luca is gonna go down. A little bit greedy from Luca, but at this point they can be greedy with the 16k gold lead that Indiana Tech currently has. All right, I want to see. Sorry to the rest of the Indiana Tech team, but I want to see some more Bo. Give me some Bo 1v2s. Give me Bo 1v3s. I believe that he can do it. Oh my god, and Bo is immediately TPing to the top lane. He just does not care. He's like, come at me, Ohio Wesleyan. I will destroy you. We just see the rest of the Indiana Tech team gathering around the mid lane, getting ready to maybe look to end this game. Bo lands the first Q. He's probably going to take the second Q. Instead, he might look. Oh my gosh, there's the 1v3. He immediately kicks the Morgana away. He's stunned to the ground. Zed ulted. Oh my gosh. Kitarukin out of nowhere one-shots the Zed. This is no longer a 1v3. This is a 4v3 in the favor of Indiana Tech. Double kill over to Kitarukin. These bushes make it impossible for you to get away from this Rengar. Another bush planted. The shield is huge. Bandit Boy with a huge reflection to set Kitarukin up for another kill. Another kill for Kitarukin. He's been on 1 HP for so long, but it doesn't even matter because of these iron shields. Luca going in for an ult, getting the double kill. They are going to look to end this game in a crazy series of events. Oh my gosh! Bo! Finish off the Zed! Big! Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we got to see this Ivern and Rengar synergy really in effect here. This base has no bushes, but Ivern essentially makes so it does. And so at that point, Rengar can kind of just jump wherever he pleases. It does not look like Indiana Tech is going to be able to end quite yet. They're going to go ahead and get that open Nexus. Bandit Boy is just walking in the tower. Congratulations, buddy. You fed your ass up. I mean, butt off. Anyways, Indiana Tech is spawning up except for Bandit Boy. We'll see if they decide to just march down mid or if they decide to get get a little fancy with it. At this rate, with these picks I'm seeing, I have a feeling that they're gonna try. They're gonna try to make this game as long as possible. Really boost their stats as much as they can. We do see Luka kind of hovering. I mean, let's see some plays, gentlemen. I'm ready for it. Luka is entering the Indiana Tech base. We also see Giderukin in the back, kind of looking for that Rengar R. He's emoting on them. We do. Okay, they apparently have a Rift Herald and a Daisy. There's going to be like 7 members of Indiana Tech marching into their base. There goes Lucian, immediately one shot. But also, Giderukin gets one shot. Doesn't even matter though, because they have a secondary assassin. His name is Luka. He is going to tear through your team. Double kill to Luka. Indiana Tech marching in the base, looking to end this game. Nixus at half HP. They don't care. They want to get a fountain kill. GG's going in the chat, but Indiana Tech's not looking to end yet. They want to get the fountain kill. They're going for it. Down goes. Who was that? Are they going to go for another one? Oh my gosh. And that is going to be GG's for Indiana Tech. An absolute dominating performance in both games. Wow. I mean, game 2 was just crazy. I mean, you saw the picks. I didn't even know what to make of it at first, but I guess they showed me. That Iron Rengar pick, they showed me. That was a very, very fun sequence of events to watch. Oh, Caster 2? Nope. There's no Caster 2. There's just me. We do see the Indiana Tech team. It looks like all of them have their cameras off, so we're going to go ahead and switch back to me. We might be getting an interview. Do we know if we're getting an interview? We will be getting an interview, so we'll go ahead and do a brief intermission, and we'll come back with a surprise guest. Not sure who's going to be, but can't wait to see it. See you soon.
it too far to say that we cannot pretend now. Was it never enough to have just everything you want? In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you find a way to bring me home. I want something I can hold, that's worth this waiting cold. And I want something that is real, something to make me feel alive.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are with this series MVP, Ping himself. Now, I guess my first question is, walk me through Game 2 draft, because that draft was absolutely insane, and I want to hear more about it.
Yeah, we wanted to experiment some different picks, and we practiced Elisa in top before the game, me and Ian, so he wanted to do it Game 2, and then Iron support's not actually that bad, and my jungle likes Rengar, so we locked in Rengar Ivern for the bushes.
Yeah,
and
I'd also just love to hear how the comms were when you guys were in the base. You were just planting bushes here and there, and this guy was just jumping on everyone, essentially just eliminating Rengar's weakness. So what were comms like? Were they pretty hectic, or how were they at that point of time?
We were very just happy. We played very well, so it was we were all laughing and just having a good time, making the most of it when we had the lead. So that's about that.
All right, yeah, and you guys definitely had quite a dominating performance. 15 to 20k gold leads at games end, both games. So you guys have a very strong season ahead of you. What are you most excited about this season?
Definitely the GLEC land coming in second. We want our revenge tour, so we want that. We want to lift that trophy in November, and then WAC, same as WAC, we have got second. So I think we put in that for this year. I think we deserve that first place for both.
Time to fill this thing up with some more trophies then, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, I think that's all the questions we have, so thank you for taking time to talk with us. Again, MVP tonight. I think that's all we got today, so thank you all for tuning in today, and have a lovely night.